I'm Kris Kridel. WBBM means business. Now on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM, get updates on business every day at 25 and 55 past each hour. And every weekday at noon, we present the WBBM Noon Business Hour. Here's an interview from today's program.
Discussing your dollars. The WBBM Noon Business Hour continues.
There is a warning that American manufacturing faces a ticking biological clock as the baby boom generation looks at retirement. Paul Gerbino is publisher of ThomasNet News in New York. Paul, thanks for joining us on the Noon Business Hour today.
Thank you for having me.
What is it that we're facing here?
Well, we've recently done our annual industry market barometer survey, and what we're finding is a couple of things. Some positive things, such as manufacturers are really looking to grow this upcoming year. In fact, 83% reported that they have plans to increase capacity. The challenge is that they've got an aging workforce. When we talk about the biological clock, we're really talking about the bulk of the workforce is the baby boomer generation, and they're getting near retirement age, right? In fact, 78% of the respondents to our survey were between the age of 45 and 65 or older. So you're seeing a real problem that with this desire to grow, there's a real need to fill positions.
Is there a disconnect between one group moving out to retirement and another group coming up and learning the trade? Are the young people not being attracted to that industry?
Well, there's definitely an image problem. We surfaced that image problem in our last year's survey. When you talk to young people today, and I'm a father of 5 children, and they think of manufacturing as grease under the fingernails, dirty, working in hot, dirty rooms. And really, the opportunities are incredible. I mean, the fact that manufacturers are advancing technologies, from 3D printing to manufacturing workers working with computer interfaces to help build stuff, right? And really, so that we need to do is get the message across to the young people, kids in high school, even those who are out of high school looking for career direction, that manufacturing is a great opportunity.
So I think what you're saying is you're not talking so much about the unskilled labor that works an assembly line. You're talking about people who perhaps are tool and die makers or have other particular skills, whether it's blue collar or in the white collar executive suite area. Is that correct?
Well, and the reality is even the worker and the manufacturing floor, right? When you walk into a manufacturing floor today, whether it's in die cutting or plastic injection molding, the worker who used to sit with a greasy machine is now working a computer screen. And they're really starting to work with some really fascinating technology. So that the excitement for this young generation, we call them millennials, the 18 to 32-year-old, to start to learn skills around the manufacturing space becomes a great opportunity for us to fill that skills gap.
And what is the status, Paul, between the cooperation between manufacturers and the trade or technical schools that will teach these people the skills they need?
Well, there's still, I believe, a disconnect that we're improving over time, and we have examples of companies. We have a plastic injection molder, Rodon, out of southeast Pennsylvania, who works with other local manufacturers and community colleges to develop programs, right? So they're working together to start to provide opportunities for these young people to see manufacturing as a career. In fact, ThomasNet has sort of taken the flag up, and this past year we awarded $30,000 in scholarships to students who are going into either engineering programs, technical schools, supply chain management type programs, to really start to open the eyes of the young generation that there's opportunity here. And I think, so there's a lot of good examples of where this can happen. And I think that manufacturers need to really take the step to creating the solutions, to reaching out to their local community and, talking to educators, talking to boards of education, talk about STEM programs, right? The science, technology, engineering, and math type programs that are so needed to help these young people find jobs.
Paul, very good to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Paul Gerbino in New York, publisher of ThomasNet News.